So we are back yet again in the same place, yet it's a different person. Hey Jaden.
Howdy.
How's it going?
You know.
What do you got for us today?
The Christmas Miracle, dog.
Okay, we're back with another Dragon Ball Super card game video. This one is a deck profile on the, set 4 Mira? Right?
I don't know what set this is from.
I'm pretty sure it's set 4. And this one is, Christmas Time Miracle you're calling it?
It's a Christmas Miracle.
Alrighty, so explain the deck, why you did it, and we'll go through the deck itself.
So this leader's broken.
Okay.
You get Self-Awakening. You're always a 15k on this side, and you're a 20k on this side. And if you do both skills in the same turn, you're at 25, no combo. You're an untap 2, which is real good.
Okay.
It's Christmas, so you are playing red-green, which means you are going to Arrival, which means you're using energy. So untap 2, your Awaken turn is nuts.
Okay.
It's also kind of a burst leader because you take a life, mill 3, gain 5. So you are playing Overwhelm. And the original reason I started using this leader was because I was playing the red-green Broly engine. So you would just put Dormant into drop by milling it, or using one of the Overwhelm cards to put it in Warper and drop. And then on this side, you get to put any 3 cards from your Warp into the drop, and you gain 5k. So you could just constantly keep putting Dormant back in the drop. But I kind of strayed away from the red-green Broly engine just because I would see it in my hand and I wouldn't be able to do anything with it sometimes.
Yeah, it's a poopy feeling.
Yeah, feels bad. But yeah, I really like this leader. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, let's go through the deck then.
Alright. So you're playing the worst engine in the game.
Uh-oh.
That.
Okay.
Only 3.
Alrighty.
I don't know. You don't really need 4. I mean, I kind of want to put it to 4, not gonna lie. But I played 3 of that and 3 balls, just because you don't want to see these all the time. It's honestly just there for the, the +1. And then you are playing a lot of vanillas, so it's a 10k combo.
Right.
When you're going for a game. It's real good.
Yeah.
I'm playing 2 of these. Only reason I'm playing 2 is because you only have 3 targets. These search vanillas, which gets red and greens in your hand for Arrival. And then obviously when you combo this, you get to pop something.
Yeah.
The spot removal is real good.
Cool.
And then you're playing a bunch of the best cards ever created. Oh, that one's broken for a different reason.
Oh, the 0 combo power, is that why?
Yeah. No, it is because it's stamped.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a 0/5 if you have it stamped.
Oh, I think, okay.
So you play these because you're playing the Kid Koos. Bringing these out for 2 energy is great, and you get to charge one of these because you're never going to use all 4 of these. So you always have energy for all of these.
Right.
They're never dead in your hand, like I said, because they're Arrival fodder or they're charged.
Cool.
And then this is broken for a different reason. So we're playing these to play all those 2 drops.
Okay.
You basically, the point of the deck is to go extremely aggro. It's kind of like red-green Storm.
Okay.
You turn 1, if you go second, you get 3 swings, one of them being a 20k crit and the other 2 are 15s. Turn 2, you usually get 5 swings, and then turn 3 is usually 7 to 8 swings.
Okay.
That's assuming you're not answered.
Right.
But the reason you play this, or you play this one, is because you are playing the Vegetas. So no matter what, when you draw this, you always have a target. Because you have this out, you Overwhelm, Vegeta skill, put at the bottom of the deck with something else, draw a card, skill, play it from bottom of the deck. That other card, which is like a super combo or something, you're shuffling, so it's not staying at the bottom.
Right.
Just so you always have a target. It's real good.
I did that for my Deminger profile.
Yeah, it's fun. This because you have 3 cards on the drop all the time, and this is a draw 3 warp 1. It's real good.
Tight.
Also, it's just a 15k. You're never really comboing aggressively. It's almost like it's hand destruction because your opponent never has a hand because they're so scared.
Oh.
You're playing one of these.
Okay.
You'd never count on seeing it, but when you do, you just win. It's real good.
Okay.
This card is broken.
I'm wondering why you only played it 2.
Me too. I'm a little dumb, but
okay.
So this is real good for a couple of different reasons. Obviously, you get the 15k and the 20k, but the -5
is real good.
Broken.
It's real good.
Especially against Kaba, when they're trying to establish a board. Turn 1, if they're trying to awaken, they don't know what they're playing against. They're gonna play like a Khalifa and take a life, or you just minus it by 5. All right, GG.
Right.
Because you just win.
Right. And of course, the interaction between this and the leader, where you put 3 from the warp, right, into the drop?
Yeah, so the whole point of this leader is you're constantly putting balls and vanillas back in your drop, just so you get skills to play them from the drop.
Right.
Which is really good. Being able to overroam and constantly plus, even though you're overroaming, because overroaming is like generally a -1 from hand, just because you're playing it and then it's gone.
Right.
So with this, you get to make it so you're always plussing with the KQ engine. It's real good. You play these for any deck that literally has 2 battle cards out. It's a 1-drop 15k draw 1, and you always have 3 cards in the drop from leader skill.
Yeah.
So it's just really good, and it's a green for a rival.
Tight.
And then the rival package, you are playing the Gogeta because this card is broken.
Oh.
And that because it's free.
Okay.
And even if you see this and not this, you just charge it. It's a red, or you combo it for a rival if you have more than 1 in hand. It's real good.
And of course, you don't have any alliance targets, so right.
Yeah, you ain't need that.
Okay. Free attack.
This for chumps.
Oh.
And then this, Vegeta puts it back, so it's real good. You technically have infinite super combos if you see them all, which I really like. And you're putting yourself at 4, so this is live all the time. And it's a 0-10 because 0-0s are bad. And then you play that to recycle the Kidku engine and stuff like that. I've had a lot of times where you have the Android out and the Kidku out, and you combo the Kidku, pop something, use this, get Kidku back, and you just continue to plus and plus and plus.
Right.
And you're honestly never really afraid of anything because you're so aggro and you have so much board presence and hand advantage. Just because of how much the deck draws, because you're playing Kidku and constantly getting balls. Vegeta's constantly drawing you cards, and then you have the fattest board.
Right.
Like I said, if you don't get commied, actually, even if you get commied, I still recovered. I had 4 battle cards on my field the next turn. It's real good. This is the most broken card in the game. Absolutely.
I'm just zooming in. All right, cool. Just made sure that I had the right card there. It looked a little blurry there, so I had to make sure. It could have been a Mira or something. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, it kind of looks like Mira, just in the face.
Wow, look at him. Explain the turn 1 to 3 real quick.
I'm sorry?
Explain turn 1 to 3.
Oh, turn 1 to 3?
Yeah. What do you do?
Well, that depends on if you're going first or second. Realistically, if you're going first, you're probably going to play this, which is why I'm considering bumping up to 1 because it's just so good to see.
Yeah.
And if for whatever reason you open terribly, but you open this, you always have a turn 2 play as a 30k vanilla.
Yeah.
Because you're not really scared of anything turn 2, unless it's Kaba. But if you're playing against Kaba, you're playing completely differently. You're just establishing a board because they're going to take their own life, and then once they're at 4, you just go all in.
Right.
Which is how you just beat Kaba, anyways.
Okay. And then turn 2.
Turn 2, it's usually Vegeta with
Time regulator.
This, yeah.
Yeah, time regulator.
That's usually what it is, but it can differ. You can play Krillin for more swings. You're swinging with time regulators. You don't care about them.
Got it.
Just because your opponent's going to waste resources attacking them and not you, because everyone sees time regulator and they're like, oh no,
I need to kill it.
Yeah. So that's really easy. Turn 3, if your opponent has been swinging at you, you're going to awaken, and it's the most disgusting turn. Because you usually have that out. You have probably 2 vanillas out, and if you played Krillin, so like your board is going to be like that, and then where'd it go?
Dimension?
No, because that won't be out yet. You can play another one.
Oh. Okay.
But this is just from past turns.
Oh, okay.
And then probably a Krillin or something.
Yeah.
So then turn 3, you're able to, overwhelm, play another vanilla skill, play a 3-drop vanilla, the most broken card in the game. So you're just swinging a ridiculous amount, and because it's your awakening turn, sometimes even if I'm at 4 life, I'll just take the life to see more cards if I'm going for the kill, and you're at 25 swinging.
Right.
So you don't even have to combo, which is I never do. I just swing, your opponent has no hand, and you're like, cool, I win.
Nice. Okay. And what is this good against, and what does it lose to?
If they don't have the answer to you, you win.
Okay.
If they don't see Kami, if they don't see counterplays, which I mean, a lot of decks are playing counterplays, so that's not very realistic.
Thank
but honestly, blue-yellow counterplays don't do anything to you. You're big chilling. Red-green counterplays hurt a little bit. Mox speed doesn't really do anything. A lot of people will mox speed when you trunks into this, and they'll go -10, -5. But normally when you do that, you don't care because you're just like, cool, 10k, 10k.
Yeah.
And they combo out of it. But Vegeta the Cruel can hurt. Denial absolutely hurts, but Denial always hurts Overwhelm. And what else? You went against Shenron. In the tournament today, game 1, I played against the Shenjita Kaioken thing, and
Mollywopped him?
yeah, he just scooped.
Oh.
Just because it was like...
There's too many attackers. Too many attackers.
Yeah, it was my turn 3, and he didn't have the answer. So I was like, boogie. Play everything.
Yeah.
Swing. It's pretty funny.
Okay.
I felt bad, though.
Oh, well.
This one's against Toa, because the thing about Toa is that it can remove, your win con, basically, unless you're like Victory Strike, where the deck is the win con. So they can't really do anything. And Toa only really has 4 negates, and Toa doesn't have the strongest draw engine. I mean, if they see the Vegetas, yes, they're going to be plussing, but unless they're playing like Bardock's to get the extra draws in, they're not, seeing a lot of cards in hand.
Right.
So you just kind of win because they're afraid.
Right.
You kind of lose to Baby. You lose to Baby.
I did see that.
But not like
today.
too hard. It's mostly how you play it. Like I played against Baby today, and I was being real dumb. And I was like, oh, it's his turn 2. He awakened, And like I watched him do the whole thing, and I was like, he's got the ape out. I got to do something. And I played an Overwhelm card. I was like, yeah, it goes to the drop after I draw 2 warp 1. It was the Trunks.
Yeah.
And he was like, what do you mean it doesn't go to the drop? I was like, you have the, oh, never mind. You don't have the ape out. And I just lost. But it is very possible to win, just because even if you're playing against Baby and they have the ape out, they're still uncomfortable because there's so many swings, and they can only do so much because they're playing red. Yeah. They don't, unless they're playing like red-blue and they're playing Senzus to untap for extra revenge death balls, which I don't see anyone doing. They kind of just tap themselves out and you're just still swinging. Yeah. And they draw like a lot, but you don't care.
Wow.
You just swing.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I guess the only thing that's really left is like maybe removal. Maybe you need some removal in there too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But honestly, you see this a lot, and I don't know why.
Okay. I mean, you can always power burst after you mill it out.
Yeah.
As well.
That's usually what happens.
Okay.
And then this.
Yeah, that's pretty good removal too.
Yeah, this card's hilarious. Yeah. If your opponent goes in for game with a battle card that is 4K or 4-drop or less, they just lost the game.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's funny.
Amazing.
Good.
Okay. Well, that was it. Thank you. And any last words?
I don't know. If you find something else to do with this later, let me know, because it's funny.
Amazing.
It's
okay.
hilarious.
Wow. Dislike, subscribe if you're new. Everybody say bye.
Bye.
I swear to God.